Yeah, we here. We live. Testing 1 2 1 2. My mic on? 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello. We here. We clear. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, welcome to another edition, another episode of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. Of course, you know I'm the host, Manager Marty. I salute everybody who's here live and live in color. And I double salute all the members of the channel and supervisors of the Roll the Tape film crew. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I promise you it's lunchtime. I'm not going to hold you too long. And it's on. And it's Friday. Come on in. Come on in. Grab a plate. I'm going to serve you some food for thought. Yeah, come on in. Grab a plate. Have a seat. You all are welcome. Come on in. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about Devin Haney, because everybody's saying, well, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people are saying that Devin Haney's career is over. And we're going to talk about that. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes, yes. I'm not going to hold you too long. Come on in, come on in. You're all welcome now. And when you come on in, thumbs up, hit the like button, please. We need the education and entertainment to reverberate all across the YouTube boxing community. Yes, yes. My family's here now. Lucky McKinnell's double salute to my guy, Lucky. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Yes, come on in, y'all. Listen, I want to say this real quick while you all are just coming in. Supreme, yes. Oh, Supreme, remember Manager Marty Luther King, that character. Listen, I might bring that character back out before the year is out. Come on in. Good to see you again, Supreme. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. I got an announcement that I want to make real quick. Listen, if you haven't done so already, this is the last advertisement opportunity that I'm going to have, obviously, before tomorrow. Please join the channel. I encourage you, become a member of the channel. And what will happen is instantly, you will become a supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. I have some special news that I want to share with you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to repeat this throughout the segment of this broadcast. I won't hold you all too long. If you haven't joined the channel, please join this channel. I believe there's a join button that's on your screen where you can join. You can give a super thanks. You can subscribe. It's right in that area where it says join. And also, I'm going to leave the copy. I'm going to copy and paste the actual join link in the description of this channel. If you haven't done so, I'm telling you, please join the channel. Tomorrow, live in living color, I am going to produce some information. And I think this is information that most of you have been waiting for. I'm going to fill the holes that have been in the gap. And what I mean by that is, come on in, y'all. Come on in. Hit the like button as you come on in now, because the viewership is increasing exponentially. And y'all know I get happy when that happens. Come on in, grab a plate and sit down. Because when you grab a plate, I'm going to serve you some food for thought. So come on in, come on in. So tomorrow, live in living color. I have not determined the time, but I promise you before this live broadcast go off, you're going to know what time. I'm thinking somewhere around 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, right? But here's the thing. I'm going to fill in the gaps for all of you. You know, listen now, for a whole entire year and a half, I've been talking about, almost 2 years actually. Yeah, because I started talking about this February of 2023 was the first time I even mentioned Victor Conti's name on this channel. February 2023, when I interviewed Breadman, you know, Julian J. Rock Williams trainer. You know, he's from my city, by the way. Caleb Plant's trainer. Yeah, him. In February of 2023, leading up to the Caleb Plant versus David Benavidez fight. Y'all remember that? Well, that's the first time I brought up the snack program. And it's also the first time that I actually spoke about VADA testing. Well, guess what? I've been talking about this literally for an entire year and a half. But tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, tomorrow, yep, that's the time. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon, I am going to host a members only live. That means you have to be an active member of the channel. This is an exclusive live. I am going to be very candid with you all. I'm going to say the words that some of you couldn't wait for me to say. I'm also not going to say some words that some of you think that I should say. But the bottom line is I'm going to fill in the gaps. I mean, think about this, y'all. For a whole entire year and a half, particularly the last year, from December of 2024, well, really started in November, but November of 2024 all the way to now, I've been talking about the snack program and Victor Conti and VADA testing. And of course, I had Victor Conti here on this channel, not once, but twice. I had the man here not once, twice, within a 6-day time span, a total of 5 hours of live conversation with Victor Conti himself. I also had a 37-minute public interview and dialogue with the founder of VADA, something that some of your favorite content creators couldn't even do. I done it. Dr. Margaret Goodman, she was here. Y'all remember that? I had her here. And guess who else I had come on the platform here? You guessed it, Tim Montgomery, a guy who, unfortunately for him, was using performance enhancement drugs. And of course, you know his story. He told us his entire story, laid it out for us right here. And he changed his life around. And we have tangible evidence to prove that he changed his life around. You know, something that we don't have when it comes to Victor Conti saying he changed his life around. However, tomorrow, live and living color, 12 o'clock noon, Eastern Standard Time, only for the members of this channel. I am going to give you some extra information that I've held back through the 15 years of research that I've conducted when it comes down to performance enhancement drugs in sports, particularly in my favorite sport, the sport of boxing. So there's information that some of you don't even know about. There's reasons why I've been publishing video after video after video for the last month. The last 30 days, if you go back on my timeline and look at the content I've been publishing, you know at least 1 or 2 videos a day, I've been dropping things that I've already talked about, right? Like reruns, republishing the content. The reason why I'm doing that is because I am laying a perfect foundation for how I am going to literally nip it in the bud tomorrow. Pun intended when I say bud. I am going to give you all the extra information you all need as we all take a journey through what the snack program really is, how VADA testing really works, and how the snack fighters, all of the professional boxers that are on the actual program, what the actual protocol is. I am going to give you all of that information tomorrow. And I've had this information for years, but now I think that all of you, the members of the audience and also the members of the channel and also the members of the Roll the Tape film crew, I think I've educated you all enough, especially for the past year, where when I start filling in the gaps, filling in the blanks of other missing information, we all will understand what's really going on. We need answers. And so you have to be a member of the channel. So listen, it's not too late. It's not too late. You still have up until about what? 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Join the channel. Be a member of the channel. Because when I go live, if you're not a member, you won't even have access to the live. You want to have access to it. And guess what? When the live goes off, you probably won't even have access to it because it's only going to be exclusive to the members of this channel. Okay? I just want to remind you of that before we leave. I'm going to spin the block And I'm going to repeat this advertisement again. Please join the channel if you are interested in knowing about the snack program, VADA testing, Victor Conti, something that lied on Knockout Boxing's channel when she said that I'm making a connection between the three, and it don't make no effing sense. These are Rachel's words, not mine. I promise you, I guarantee you, tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon, it's all going to make sense to you all. I guarantee you. So you got to become a member of the channel. Like my guy, double salute to him, Andre Smith, member of the channel, supervisor of the role, the Tape Film Crew. What's up, Dre? Now, before we get to Devin Haney, I have to plug my friends in because they are new sponsors to the channel. And they are my friends, Courtler Manis, LLC, personal injury attorneys, and they service the areas of the entire state of Pennsylvania and the entire state of New Jersey. You see it on the shirt. You see the number on the shirt, 844-50-FIGHT. We fight, we win.com. Get them a play if you're in the New Jersey area, anywhere in any city in New Jersey, and any city in the state of Pennsylvania. You obviously qualify for their services, and they're great. And the reason why I can call them my friends is not because they're sponsoring certain aspects of the channel, but they've used a lot of their resources and skill sets to help me win my cases when I needed a personal injury attorney, and of course, other people, friends and family that I referred over the last 10 years. So please, if you're in a city, any city of the state of Pennsylvania, any city in the state of New Jersey, and you need a personal injury lawyer, Courtler Manis, LLC, they're your guys. I'm recommending them. They're sponsoring the channel. And we have other sponsors that we're going to start promoting and advertising throughout the year of 2025. But give those guys a play. They know exactly what they're doing. When they say they fight and they win, they fight and they win. Now, speaking of injury, apparently Bill Haney is injured. And I'm talking about his ego. There is no attorney to hire for compensation for bruised and injured egos, is it? Because I keep telling y'all time and time again, as I segue into this, and it's unfortunate for Devin Haney, but I told y'all before, and I'm going to tell you again. And if I have to tell you again another day, it's going to be even more sad. Bill Haney needs to do 3 things. Shh. That's one. That's the first thing he got to do. That's number 1. Shh. Be quiet. Second thing Bill Haney needs to do, go in the background. Let Devin Haney get the shine. Let Devin Haney do the interviews. Let Devin Haney connect to a fan base, a paying fan base that will justify promoters to pay him the compensation that he keeps asking for. That will justify a network to pay him the monies that he's asking for. To galvanize the paying community in boxing, like the casual fans, to buy into his image. But they can't do that if Bill Haney's in the front, taking all of the shine. And basically the antics and the tactics that he used, which is hurting the brand in my professional opinion. That's why he needs to go in the background. That's the second thing. And the third thing that Bill Haney needs to do is learn the business of boxing. I've been telling people this. I've been telling the members of the Roll the Tape Film Crew members this. I've been telling the supervisors of the Roll the Tape Film Crew members this. I've been telling my haters, spies, and detractors this for over 1.5 years. Those are the 3 things that Bill Haney needs to do. Especially while his son Devin is trying to make a resurgence in his career. Now, speaking of Devin Haney's career, and I have to do this. Devin Haney's career is believed to be over. It's believed to be over. I mean, some people believe Devin Haney's career is over. They just do. And you can't blame them. Some people believe I shouldn't be speaking on this, even though I am the most credible and the most reputable, actively involved representation of the business of boxing on YouTube. But yet, when I speak on topics like this, sensitive topics like this, I've been getting wildly criticized. The biggest criticism that I've been receiving when I mention anything about Devin and Bill Haney? The biggest criticism is that I'm hating on a black man. I don't know why people keep bringing race in this. But because they do, now I have to respond. Here's the issue I have with certain people bringing up the race card with me. Rick Glaser is a white man. And most of you are here, and some of you black and pro-black content creators, y'all was watching. And y'all saw how that white man, Rick Glaser, disrespected me. And he called me a lifelong loser on Twitter. And World Combat Sports, another black man who was supposed to be cool with me, starts siding with Rick Glaser. Did y'all talk about race then? What about when Victor Conti was in my comments section after he was here? And we know Victor Conti's a white man. And Victor Conti said that I remind him of a homeless musician with a hat sitting next to him to beg for change. Y'all remember that? I got the evidence. I can pull this. I can pull this up. Where was black people to support me then? And when Rick Glaser was yelling and screaming at me and called me a effing clown, I did nothing to provoke that man. Where was the black, pro-black people to support Manager Marty? And what about that Asian lady, Rachel Donaire? When she disrespected me, I did nothing wrong to that lady. And that's another man's wife. And this girl, Leela, what's her name? This Devin Haney's wife? I don't even want to talk about another man's wife. I don't need another man's wife to be angry at me. But I'm just saying is, an Asian woman, Rachel Donaire, she lied on me 8 times. And I did 2 lives with evidence proving that she lied 8 times on me. And then she brought up my son, little Marty, my junior, who was born on my birthday, by the way. Oh, man. But anyway, she brought up my son and tried to humiliate me and call me broke. Y'all remember that? Where was the black and pro-black community then for me? And I did nothing wrong to Rachel, and even she knows that. But I'm just trying to figure out, double salute to my guy, D1. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roller Tape Film crew. I'm just trying to figure out why, when I talk about Devin and Bill Haney, people want to say I hate black people. But where was the justice for me when people from other races was disrespecting me? And I did nothing wrong to Victor Conti. I did nothing wrong to Rich Glaciers. I did nothing to Rachel Donaire. I did nothing wrong to none of them. But guess who else was coming at me, disrespecting me? BFTB, another black man. Y'all remember when he lied on me? Y'all remember that? When he lied on me. When he said, tell your BITCH to come suck my D. Y'all remember that? I did nothing wrong to that man. When BFTB called me a goofy. Y'all remember that? I did nothing wrong to that man. Where was the black and pro-black community for me then? What about Blue Blood Sports TV? He's black. What about him? When he lied. He lied 4 times in one video and 4 times in another video. He lied on me a total of 8 times. Y'all remember that? And he just lied to y'all at knife time about a month and a half ago when he made up this story of how we linked up and I pulled up on him in Vegas. But I don't even want to speak on the lies that he told in that last video. When he talked about how big my ears are and how big my lips are, just disrespecting me and insulting me. When he lied and said I flagged his channel, and he know I didn't do that. Where was the black and pro-black community for me then? What about when Capson 4G, he lied on me on his little platform? I tried to give him some fame and some credit and some clout that's really was chasing for when I let him come over here, you know, but he lied on me. I did nothing wrong to him. Where was the black and pro-black community to support me then? Should I continue? Because I have more. Okay, I am going to continue. What about Champside? What about him? When he was here, gave me all the praise and credit in the world. When I caught him lying about Victor Conti, then he went on his platform and started talking tough. And he lied on me on his platform. Where was the black and pro-black community then? What about Michael Williams Sr.? Y'all remember that? When Mike Williams Sr., the father of pro boxer Mike Williams Jr., when he gave me an ultimatum to delete a video, or else he's going to bring up my son, my son is a teenager, for some of y'all that don't know. Rachel Donier and Mike Williams Sr., they try to bring up a situation. My son was in a legal situation. And they try to exploit that and bring that up, which neither one of them know me well enough to even speak on it, or they don't know my son or my family. And they don't know me off of YouTube and how real it can get. But they did that, and that was okay. I left that alone. But when Mike Williams Jr. went on Monty Brown's channel, acting like he really wanted to holler at me, like I was ducking him. Y'all remember that? And he even lied on me. The guy, Mike Williams Jr., lied on me. Where was the black and pro-black community to support me then? So you know I don't want to hear about because Bill Haney and Devin Haney's black. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care if they black, white, purple, red. It don't make a difference. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all like I always do. There's other black people that have been disrespecting me. But I'm just saying, those are the most notable people that y'all recognize by name. I am the most insulted and the most copied on YouTube, but the least paid. That's all I'm saying. That's all. And I have to say this. Clutch Media TV salute. I have to say this. I don't even want to bring this up, but y'all know me. I'm Mr. Controversial. I'm going to bring it up anyway. I'm black in America. I'm supposed to be broke. You know when Rachel was calling me broke, and I'm okay to be broke. I don't mind being broke, but I'm just trying to figure out. Rachel called me broke, right? And I'm okay with that, but I'm just trying to figure out. I'm black. I'm supposed to be broke. I'm black in America. It's not an uncommon thing for black men to be broke in America. It's very uncommon, though, for black people to be subjected to that type of insult of being broke. I mean, from another race. I mean, that's kind of uncommon. But you know what's interesting about that? I was being called broke all this time. But yet, in the last 5 years, she had multiple foreclosures. I didn't want to bring that up. But since we're talking about it, why not? I mean, listen, I'm okay with being broke. All right, I stand broke. I'm broke, y'all. Hey, black man, I'm broke. Okay, great, I'm broke. But I'd rather be broke than broken. Okay, I'm broke. No problem. But within the last 5 years, there's multiple foreclosures in your name. They didn't know I knew about that. But I'm going to leave it. Hey, Michael Dangerfield. I'm going to leave that alone, bro. Double salute to Mike Dangerfield. He's my guy. That's my man, Mike Dangerfield. Double salute to him. Peace and blessings. He's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew. Hey, Lucky McKinnels, I'm going to leave that alone, bro. I will leave it alone. Let's get back to Devin Haney. Because I'm going somewhere with this. Mr. Vegas, salute to you, big dog. All I'm saying is, where's the justice for Marty? That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much. Let's get back to the career of Devin Haney. Because Bill Haney is speaking again publicly, man. And it's bothering so many of Devin Haney's fans. It really is. All I'm saying is that Bill Haney need to do three things. A Clutch Media TV. That's facts. That's facts. And I have the evidence. If I speak of anything publicly, I promise you, if you don't know nothing else about Manager Marty, if I say something publicly, I got the evidence. Okay, I'm going to leave a Clutch Media. That's true. I'm not going to speak on it if I don't have the proof. Yeah, multiple foreclosures. I mean, within the last 5 years, multiple. When I say multiple, I'm talking about multiple. I'm supposed to be broke. I'd rather be broke than broken. All I'm saying is, where was the justice when these people were attacking me? Nobody can tell you what did I do wrong to them. Nobody. None of them can say, Manager Marty did this wrong to me and this is why I responded this way. None of them. I guarantee you they can't. I know why Rachel's really mad. I can deal with that. I know why BFTB is really mad. I get that. I know why Champ's side. I know why he mad. I definitely know why Blueberry's, what's his name? Blueberry Sports TV. That's what Blueberry? Oh, yeah, him. I know why everybody mad. Rick Glace. I know why these people are angry. But it's not because I did something negative to them. And that's all I'm saying. D1, they might need your help, bro. Talk about, I had to do a GoFundMe for my son. I'm supposed to do a GoFundMe for my son. And I encourage every black man whose son is in the penal system or about to be in the penal system to do everything you can as a father to prevent your son from going down the same road you have. Let me tell you something. I don't feel no shame for asking people publicly. And these are people that I know. I didn't ask no strangers, people I know. You know what I mean? This was back in 2023, by the way, if people not understanding what happened. She tried to put it out there like, oh, I'm so broke. That's why I had to go do a GoFundMe for my son. So what? So what's the problem? He had attorney fees. And guess what? To keep it all the way 100, we had a little bit of support because somebody that's close to my son's family sabotaged that situation. But guess what? My son is not in jail. My son is not in jail. My boy, little Marty, not in jail. Little Marty home. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. Who you think paid for his attorney fees? You think GoFundMe did that? Because they didn't. People, gave a small contribution. I appreciate it. Big Dog paid for that. Hey, guess what? I don't mind being broke. I don't mind being broke. See, I'm not like Bill and Devin Haney and all these people want to come out here and be flashy. Listen, all right, I'm broke. Guess what? I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for my son to be home today and not in jail. And I do it all over again. So if that's what made me broke, I'm cool with it. Paying my bills every month make me broke, I'm cool with it. But I'm just trying to figure out, within 5 years, multiple foreclosures. You shouldn't be talking about nobody. Especially when it come about this. Hey, Bill Haney. Be quiet. You don't have to speak for Devin anymore. How old is Devin Haney? 25, 26? He know how to speak for himself. Mr. Greg? What's up, Mr. Greg? Devin Haney knows how to speak for himself. The man's a grown man. But he's going to be under attack. Every time Bill Haney comes out and hurt the brand, is a situation going on with the man's wife, right? The man's wife had some kind of what? She had some kind of thing for another rapper, a rap artist, Young Thug. I'm gonna keep it 100. I seen a little bit of that video. She wasn't even really crying like that. I mean, I ain't seen no tears really drop from her face. And she went from crying to being happy again to cursing him out for not repeating himself. I don't know if she got mental all I'm saying is I don't like the fact that the girl keeps saying baby daddy to Devin Haney. If that's her husband, she need to tell the people. That's her husband. That's all I'm saying. I don't like that. Ooh, I didn't like that for Devin Haney. I advocate for the fighters, y'all. You see, when I was speaking on it with somebody else, everybody was cool with it, right? When I spoke on it with Deontay Wilder's situation, remember that? With his ex-fiance? When I spoke on that, yeah, some of y'all was cool with it, right? Y'all, some of y'all was like, oh yeah, I see what Manager Marty's point is. It's hurting Deontay Wilder's brand. But now I'm speaking on Devin Haney and how this situation is affecting his brand. Now I'm hating my race. Now I'm hating on Devin and Bill. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop picking and choosing with this selective outrage. Not the members of the Roller Tape Film Crew, not y'all. I'm talking about the people that's in the back. Not the ones that's in the comment section, the ones that's in the back. You know, they sit in the back of the class with their head down. Yeah, they don't want the professor to see they in the class watching me. I know you're here. My heart actually goes out for Devin Haney. That's why I keep talking about him. Because I want to help Devin Haney resurge his career. I don't want Devin Haney's career to be over. I really don't. I mean, that's what it seems like. All the stuff that the man had to go through, these chain of events. And Bill Haney is making it worse. That's all I'm saying. The man is making it worse. Because he's trying to come out here and dictate to Young Thug how Young Thug should conduct himself with this young lady, which is supposed to be Devin Haney's wife now, right? Bill Haney don't need to be dictating what Young Thug need to be doing or how he should have brought her up. No, what Bill Haney need to do is the 3 things I keep telling y'all he need to do. Shh, be quiet. Go in the background and learn the business of boxing. And there's a 4th thing that Bill Haney should do in this situation. He should actually go talk to his son and console his son. Because I know, they say the best response is a no response. But I'd be highly surprised if Devin Haney didn't feel nothing as a man, as a husband. I know he hurting. Of course he is. He should be hurting. His woman is on tape saying she loved another man. I don't care if it was 2 years ago. Because we don't know how long they've been really dating and getting to know each other. Now they're married. And on top of all of this, the young lady is pregnant with Devin Haney's baby, allegedly. But with Devin Haney's baby, I believe is his baby, right? What you think that mean? What do you think that implies? She's publicly, constantly saying baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy, referring to Devin Haney. But when she was talking to that other man who was sitting in jail, Young Thug, I love you. That's hurting the brand of DHP. See, this don't got nothing to do with personal. I'm just keeping it 100 to help the young man, to help Devin Haney. Double salute to my guy, Mr. Finesse. Thank you so much for your contribution and your support to the channel. Mr. Finesse says in the super chat, salute Manager Marty. I appreciate that you haven't become such a fan of fighters that the truth eludes you. I think he's saying, shout out to a real one, Manager Marty. Shout out to you, Mr. Finesse. I'm going to always be a real one. See, I don't have to be a fan of fighters. I don't have to be a fan of fighters or a particular fighter. At the end of the day, I'm a fan of all the fighters because I love the sport of boxing. But you got to remember, I represent fighters. I come from the perspective of the business because this is where the fighters lack the support that they really need. And that's what got me in the game, to help fighters. That's why I advocate for fighters. It's going to be hard for any of you on YouTube. If I ask anybody in the chat who my favorite boxer is, it'll be hard for any of you all to get it right. If I ask for a particular favorite fighter. Because you never heard me publicize my favorite fighter. I'm not partial to fighters. I look at the facts at hand and deal with the realities of how to help professional boxers. Now, do I do that on YouTube? Yes. Is it free of charge most of the time? Yes. I just told you I'm the least paid, but the most imitated and the most insulted. But I take pleasure when you all learn the business of boxing. And even my content creator haters, Not the content creators that support me, the ones that be hating on me. Even they be coming over here. They don't be in the chat, but they be watching. And they don't know the business. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I'd be surprised if not one content creator that came over and visited this channel, whether they like me or not, I'd be surprised if they didn't learn one thing about the business that they didn't know before they met me. I'd be surprised. But I like that. It don't matter if they like me or not, or we go through a beef on YouTube. As long as people are learning the business and the information is reverberating, that's all. Listen, it only takes one person to learn the business that satisfies me. Because I don't have an egotistical mentality or personality disorder and all these other problems that certain people have. It's not about me. It's always about the fighters. So what I'm saying is this situation right now with Devin Haney is affecting his brand. And Bill Haney is not making it any better, jumping on other people's platform, trying to talk for his son. He needs to talk to his son instead of talking for his son. He should have been talked to his son so his son can see the play when he met this young lady. Oh, but you know the scriptures and the word of God says that the fruit are known by the branch that they're produced from. So if you want to know whether a fruit is fresh or rotten, all you got to do is look at the branch that produced the fruit. And that's unfortunate, but this is the realities of where we are. Because right now, this young lady is going to have a child by Devin Haney, right? That's his wife, right? So you know what that means if things don't work out between these two young people. And I actually hope that it does work out between Devin Haney and his wife. But right now, the scrutiny that his wife is under, the scrutiny that Devin Haney is under right now, the scrutiny of the family that they're under right now as a unit, it's not looking good. There's nothing Bill Haney can actually say that's going to deter people from thinking what they want to think, whether this was 2 years ago or not. The bottom line is a man, Young Thug, publicized the fact that he can still have another man's wife. And he said it with so much confidence in that tweet. And he means every word that he says. So that's all I'm talking about. We don't want to keep hearing drama after drama, after dysfunction, after toxic behavior about Devin Haney. We want to see Devin Haney get back in the ring and resurge his career. Because after the Ryan Garcia fight, looking at the chain of events, it's not looking good for the young man. And my heart actually goes out to him. People have been in my comment section as recently as the last 48 hours. And you know what they said? And people have been saying, this is a Devin Haney hates channel. Huh? This is a Haney hates channel. Where you get that from? I spread nothing but love and respect on this channel. You might not agree with the things that I say, but you know it's true. How? Because I'm not telling you what you want to hear about Bill Haney? Okay, well, let's bring some facts out, and I promise you I'm going to let y'all go. Devin Haney did a tweet, right? He did a tweet, remember? Y'all remember that, right? Remember? What was that, a week or two ago? He did a tweet, and he was basically talking about how the promoters is the reason why he hasn't been in the ring. To be honest, that was his word. The reason why he hasn't been competing and fighting in the ring, it was because of these. He insulted the promoters. I'm not going to repeat what he said. Y'all seen it. He basically blamed the promoters. But if he has the 2023 Manager of the Year, which is his father, with him, how can he blame the promoter? Double salute to Two Cents Boxing. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew. How? Devin Haney was suspended for 8 months straight, and most of you Devin Haney fans didn't even know that. Your favorite content creator who are pro Devin Haney channels didn't even tell you that. You learned that from me when I told you a few weeks ago. Bill Haney is on Knockout Boxing's channel, and these are his words. Don't get mad at me. That Bill Haney told Knockout Boxing and the audience and even the people that was in the background waiting to get on the panel. Bill Haney said to Knockout Boxing, he said Golden Boy Promotions robbed his son because the four numbers, which will obviously affect the threshold that they had to meet to get the 2% of revenue on the back end, they were false. He said Eddie Hearn and Matchroom also deceived him and colluded to basically doctor up the pay-per-view buys and make them lower than what they really were, basically to prevent Devin Haney from getting back in money by reaching the threshold. And he also said, because Knockout asked him twice on this one, about Top Rank and Bob Arum. Right? Did the same thing. This is collusion. Falsifying documentation to collude against Devin Haney. This is 3 different promoters. This is what Bill Haney said. He's the manager of the year, right? So how come he didn't file a lawsuit against Bob Arum and Top Rank? They fought under Top Rank's banner 3 times. Twice against Cambosos and then once against Loma. There was not a lawsuit or any ramifications behind that to substantiate Bill Haney's claims. But that's what he said. They fought under Eddie Hearn's banner, Matchroom, 2 fights. And this is the second go around for them in Matchroom. They fought Regis Prograis, and they also fought Ryan Garcia in the co-promotion. And DAZN and Matchroom allegedly colluded against the Haneys and conspired to doctor the pay-per-views so that Devin Haney wouldn't reach the threshold to receive back in money. This is what Bill Haney said. And then Bill Haney said the same thing happened when they fought Ryan Garcia on the other side for Golden Boy Promotions and Oscar De La Hoya. And Bill Haney said, we are suing Golden Boy Promotions. But guess what he told Knockout Boxing and everybody else what he was suing Golden Boy Promotions for? You want to know why? These are Bill Haney's words. Don't get mad at me. It's because they are suing De La Hoya for the $1.1 million that De La Hoya received as a penalty against Ryan Garcia with the terms and conditions of his fine by the New York State Athletic Commission. Not because the numbers were doctored, allegedly. Not because Golden Boy performed collusion against Devin Haney with DAZN to keep Devin Haney under the threshold of pay-per-view buys. That's not what Bill Haney said he was suing De La Hoya and Oscar and Golden Boy Promotions for. He's suing for the money that Ryan Garcia had to forfeit to Oscar. Am I making any sense here, y'all? These are things that are happening in live time. These are facts and they're irrefutable. And speaking of facts and being irrefutable, let me plug you all in this and I'm going to let you go real soon. If you are not a member of the channel, I encourage you, become a member of the channel. It's not too late. You still have until tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to become a member of the channel. Because tomorrow I am going to host at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I am going to host a members only live. And I am going to fill in all of the gaps. And I am going to insert the words to fill in all of the blanks that you all have been missing through my research, 15 years of total research that I've conducted with regards to VADA testing, Victor Conti, the snack program. I'm going to fill in the gaps. Information that I've intentionally withheld, I am now going to release it. And I guarantee you, tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon, all of you who are going to be here with me, you all will see why I've been saying what I've been saying for the last year and a half. You are going to know why people are still mad at me today. You're going to know the exact protocol of the snack program. I am going to tell it to you with truth and evidence. You don't want to miss this. If you're not a member of the channel, become a member of the channel as soon as possible. I recommend you do it as soon as this go off. There's a join button that should be on your where the subscribe button is. Click that join button. I'm going to also copy and paste the link to the join button in the description of this video as soon as I go off from this broadcast. You don't want to miss tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I guarantee you. You're going to find out what some of your favorite fighters doing over there. I figured out the answer. You know, I've been asking. I asked Victor Conti. I asked Tim Montgomery when he was here. I asked a lot of fighters privately that y'all don't know about. I didn't publicize this part. But I've been asking the same question. Why do they call Victor? Why do they go over there? I got the answers now. I know what they're doing. I got it now. Well, I've been knew what they was doing, but now I'm going to tell you. And the reason why I'm doing this tomorrow, and I have to say this because we're about to leave and go home. Okay, well, I'm already home and some of you might be home too, but listen. Here's the thing. Today is the 1-year anniversary that Victor Conti finally, physically came over here on this broadcast. Today is December the 27th, 2024. Right. But on December 27th of 2023, Victor Conti finally came here live. And so tomorrow is going to be the first day of the actual anniversary. And we're all going to celebrate it together. I mean, we're all going to celebrate because it's been a whole year. So on the anniversary date of Victor Conti coming over here, I'm going to fill in the gaps. I'm going to give you the information that you need. And I want to tell you this to entice some of you to come and join and become a member of this channel so that you can participate in the Members Only Live tomorrow. There's a reason why Andre Ward left Victor Conti alone. We're going to talk about that. You know, I've been knowing this since 2010. I figure it's time for me to bring all this out now. Don't take my word for it. Go ask Andre. I mean, I'm gonna give you the answer tomorrow, but I'm just saying if you really don't want to join the channel and you want to just go run and ask Andre Ward, go ask him. But the thing is, some of y'all didn't know that Andre Ward was with Victor Conti. Some of y'all didn't know when Andre Ward competed in the Mikkel Kessler fight. You know, the Super 6 tournament that Andre Ward, he was with the snack program. And you know why most of you didn't know it? He didn't have the snack logo on his trunks. I'm going to give you the answer of why tomorrow. We need answers. I'm going to tell you what your favorite fighter doing over there. I'm finally going to bring it all home. And here's the thing. I'm not going to be as animated as, see how I'm talking, I'm animated, I'm hype, I'm happy. It's Friday. It's the weekend after Christmas. I'm excited. All of my family is here in the chat. The Roller Tape Film crew members are here. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be happy. Well, I am going to be happy. I'm not going to sound happy. Because I want y'all to get this information and don't miss it. I'm going to give you the real reason why they're mad at me. I'm going to give you the real reason why they won't come back over here. Victor ain't coming back over here. I already emailed him. And I got his number. He won't answer. They don't want to come and face me. You notice that all these videos I've been saying what Bill Haney should do to help Devin Haney and everything, I'm giving them advice. How come Bill Haney don't come over here and talk to me? Because he told Knockout Boxing, this is what he told him. He said, you don't know the business of boxing. You're just a reporter. Okay. Knockout Boxing is a reporter, but he knows the business of boxing. And I'm sure Knockout may have learned something over here. But Knockout knows the business. But the bottom line is this. How come Bill won't talk to the guy that knows the business? They won't come and see me and sit down in this hot seat. I want to know. I'm trying to help the people. I'm trying to build the sport of boxing. What they running from me for? Double salute to my guy, Gregory Quarterbaum. That's my guy. Member of the channel. You got to join the channel, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg's going to join. He'll be here tomorrow. Thank you for your support and contribution, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg says in the super chat, Bill continues to show how flawed a manager, promoter, and father he is. He has not taught his son anything of value, in my opinion. Devin is once again being played by a woman, and this is sad. Mr. Greg, I agree with you. But see, when I say it, Mr. Greg, they're going to call me a hater. All I said earlier, and I'm going to say it again before we leave, Bill Haney shouldn't be talking on social media. And he shouldn't be talking for Devin. He should be talking to Devin and consoling his son. Because right now, it appears, this is what it appears, with us men that have experience, it appears that Devin Haney's being railroaded. That's what it appears like. And it's hurting his brand. His fan base can't even legitimately connect with him during the times of his adversity. Ever since this Ryan Garcia fight was over. Bill Haney and Devin didn't even go to the post-fight press conference after the fight. And I did a live video on that. It's all about character. And so what I believe should happen is that Devin Haney should be consoled. What I think should have happened is that Bill Haney should have invested more of his time teaching his son principles of life, teaching his son about women, in particular, the women that have a certain type of history, before investing all of his resources, including his time, efforts, and money and energy into that. Because now this is happening. It's hurting his brand. It's hurting the DHP brand. And now Devin has to suffer the consequences of something he didn't even do. And now he still have to be with that woman. So nobody want to hear Bill Haney go on social media outlets and platforms talking about how Young Thug, the rapper, should have conducted himself while he was with this woman, to prepare her to be with the next man. This is the philosophy y'all cool with? So you can't get mad when people start looking at this and saying, wait a minute, why is he talking like this? People telling me in my chat right now, Berto Fleck telling me I got to chill because I keep coming at the Haneys. I got to chill. What I got to chill for? All this is public. If Bill Haney would have did his job, 2023 Manager of the Year, none of this would happen. Don't get mad at me. This is a public situation. And it's under scrutiny. And guess what? When it comes out publicly, you know everybody going to speak on it. I'm coming from the perspective of business. I can care less about what's going on personally with him and his woman. That's his wife. I've been through enough problems with somebody else's wife. I don't need no more problems with somebody else's wife, Lucky. That's all I'm saying. I have a great deal of respect for marriage. But the Manager of the Year, he should be spearheading a whole different movement when it comes to the resurgence of the career of his son. and the mental and emotional anguish that his son, Devin Haney, has to endure. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the elements that other people on their channel is not talking about. Y'all call that hating? I'm trying to help Devin Haney as a man, as a professional boxer in this business. Because I'm going to tell y'all this, and I promise y'all I'm going to let y'all go. If Bill Haney can go and use these tactics to manipulate Knockout and other people on their platforms, and gaslighting and deflection and projection, how do you think he's negotiating with promoters? How do y'all think he's communicating with the promoters? He's doing the same thing with them, and it's hurting the brand. I'm trying to help Devin and Bill, believe it or not. I'm the most credible asset on YouTube to be able to do it. Why not? I mean, I don't really have to say anything. I'm not getting nothing from them. I'm not asking them for no money. The end goal here is to help a boxer overcome. That's the end goal. For somebody in the chat that asked me that. That's the end goal. But you got to go ask Bill Haney these questions. Ask him what the end goal is and why his son can't get a fight. Because even though Bill Haney said, we ain't fighting on Top Rank. We ain't fighting till you're on Top Rank. Top Rank contract about to expire. And guess where Top Rank going to be going? All they fights going to be where? On the Zone. With Queensberry, which is Frank Warren. With Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and with Golden Boy Promotions, Oscar De La Hoya. All four of these major promotion companies are going to be on the same network on the Zone. And that's not even including Turkey. I'm uplifting Devin Haney. But let me tell you what the scriptures say in the Word of God. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Don't let me, hey, listen. Hey, somebody in the chat earlier when we first came on called me Manager Martin Luther King. You know Manager Martin Luther King, he ain't come out in about 6 months. I'm going to bring him back out, though, before this year is out. So that's the word for the day. That's the end goal to all this. Come on back over here tomorrow. Join the channel and be a member. I'm going to tie it all together. All the loose ends when it comes to Victor Conti, the snack program, and VADA testing. And before I leave you all, please become a member of the channel. Don't wait. Become a member of the channel and support. Because the reason why it's going to be a members only live is only for those that are closely supporting the channel. So come on back here, 12 o'clock tomorrow. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. I'll be here. I'm going to tie all the loose ends up. We're going to get down to the real deal tomorrow. But in the meantime, y'all can go ask Andre Ward. Ask him why he was only with Victor for one fight. And he didn't ask him why he didn't have a snack logo on his trunks. Just ask him. I mean, I'm going to give you the answer tomorrow, but I'm just saying if you don't want to wait, at least that's one of the answers I'm going to give you tomorrow. But if you don't want to wait, just go ask Andre Ward. Just ask him. We need answers.